Alright, so now number 2. This one has a special level of rage in my heart.
Tune it down.
I will do my best.
Fucking livid in this review. It was hilarious to watch.
Good day to die hard. Oh my god. Valentine's Day has officially become the worst holiday ever created.
Or a singles, or single.
I don't care about that anymore.
Singles awareness
now it is
day
known as the anniversary of the death of Die Hard. That is fucking Valentine's Day. Because
that's when you saw it.
you could not. No, that's when the day came out.
Oh, are you
was on
serious?
Valentine's. I'm not kidding.
Damn.
Me and Cliff thought, hey, you know what? It'd be fun to go see it. You know, let's go see Die Hard movie. That'd make our Valentine's Day a little better. You know, a little brighter. Because we're both single. We have no real chance of that changing anytime soon. So, like, let's go watch Die Hard. Yeah, that'll be fun, right? No.
And 2 hours later, you're hanging in the roofs of your car, and we realize how much headroom that car had.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I think. Oh, god damn.
Oh, really? Their feet above the dashboard.
We opened the sunroof and used the lamppost.
You put some thought into this.
After this movie, yeah, I was thinking of some methods. Put a hose of carbon dioxide and closed all the windows.
Goodbye, yellow big round.
Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay.
Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. You know, they probably did change that fucking catchphrase when we fucked up Die Hard that fucking much. Because this, they just... No understanding of what made the original Die Hard good. None. I love Die Hard. The first, I still stand as one of the best action movies ever created. It's testament to how good action movies were. Period.
I don't want to knock on Die Hard, but sadly, I kind of knew it was going to be terrible after, I mean, the Good Day to Die Hard. After seeing who the directors and writers were, it's like, oh no!
I felt like it was going to be bad, but I thought maybe at least it could be a little fun. Not even close. Like, it just doesn't even try. It's like, Bruce Willis at this point is not even trying anymore. With this material, I can't fucking blame him. Because at this point, what made the original Die Hard at least decent, even if 2 sucked, was the fact that at least Bruce Willis was like a vulnerable character, or at least he played it as a vulnerable character. Like, he got scared, he got worried when things were going terribly wrong.
I know that's pretty much what changed out all of the movies, is that like he became less and less vulnerable as...
Yeah, and like this one, he's not even trying. He's a fucking superhero, basically. It's a part where literally, just to chase his son down, he crashes like 200 cars. And one chasing, I'll keep saying the phrase, I'm on vacation, as if that's like his new fucking catchphrase. Instead of yippee-ki-yay, which of course he does say at the end. But even then, to get to that point, you have to get through the dumbest bullshit that kills any momentum Die Hard might have had. Now, I do not think Live Free Die Hard was that bad of a movie.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. As a Die Hard movie, it's not a Die Hard movie. But I still thought it was okay from an action movie standpoint. Here, not a good action movie, not a terrible fucking Die Hard movie, because it misses the fucking point of the characters, of what made it good, made it entertaining. It does not get any of that. It removes all point, subtlety, interest. Here's how bad and how big they fucked up Die Hard. It ends in a battle in Chernobyl. That is the climax. It's a battle in Chernobyl, and before they get there, like, Homer's supposed to like a body further to the sun, and it's the dumbest line. It's like the dumbest plot line. Because he keeps, when he first introduced, he keeps calling him McClane. And it sounds so forced when he says it. Like, he keeps saying, there's one part he literally yells, "Damn you, McClane! Damn you!" Just like that. I am not overacting.
Wow.
That is exactly how he delivers that line. And it does not get better. It gets worse. Worse. More down the rabbit hole it goes. And it is the epitome of shit, and it is a spit in the face. Anyone who's ever liked a Die Hard movie, ever. It is just absolutely mind-numbingly terrible, and Valentine's Day, I have agreed with Cliff to play the drinking game where we take a shot every time something stupid happens, or he says, I'm on vacation. And we'll be plastered by the time the movie gets to the second half. And
and then you won't care.
No, I'm still gonna care because I'm still gonna be mad. That's the thing, alcohol is not enough to save me from the rage and how badly they fucked this up.
In all fairness, alcohol is also supposed to increase any emotions being felt in any given moment.
Yes.
There you go, so the TV will be broken by the second half. That's probably a better description. Like, really? They did with a tap dancing Russian? Why was that there? Not kidding. In the movie. Randomly. Just comes out, drops off. No explanation. He just goes, I'd be a very good dancer. And then he goes on to the next scene. As if that didn't just fucking happen. Fuck you, Die Hard. I never want to... Fucking Russians. Who directed this?
Crap. The guy did Behind Enemy Lines.
Whoever your name is, just screw you for spitting.
Oh, he also directed Max Payne.
That's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
I'm just so mad because, Die Hard, even with After Live Free or Die Hard, deserves better than this. It needed better than this. And it got, the worst alternative it could have possibly have found. Grant, your turn. I'm not even at number 1 yet, fuckers.
And I know what that movie's gonna be.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Number 2! Dead Before Dawn 3D.
I kind of liked it.
I'm not going by rage factor like you.
Yeah.
I'm going, by just...
Quality.
Yeah.
Oh god, then what's number 1? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind, go ahead.
Basically, this just meant to be a parody of those old demon zombie movies. It's just
Bad.
it had a couple fleeting moments of entertainment. One because we
made it ourselves.
Yeah, and 2 was just, but God, it's just. It's mostly I appreciate they realize how stupid the movie this thing is, and they try to play with it, but it's just it just
Failed.
doesn't work. It's even Christopher Lloyd, who tends to make really terrible things fun in some way, shape, or form, just couldn't do it with this.
It didn't help that I went for 5 minutes. Hi, I'm Christopher Lloyd. Bye, I'm Christopher Lloyd.
Excuse me, I have some dark things I need to take care of.
Don't touch that thing on the shelf. Boom. You touched it, you bastard. Sums of the movie in a nutshell,
Yeah.
very much.
But there are 2 things I'll take away from this movie. Maybe the radio will calm me down. Everyone's dead! Nope.
Yep.
Also, Marty, don't forget your plot device!
That's a joke I made. That's
Yeah.
how bad the movie is. I had to point it out. Oh, fuck.
Thank you for acknowledging I'm the better of the jokers.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You and your goddamn puns. Which I'm sure we'll get to in a bit, right?
Oh, jeez, I can't even believe I came up with that.
When the plot line thing was my...
No, this one.
Oh, that. It's hey, don't never mind, joke, you bastard. Alright, Alright, Sarah, go ahead.
Okay.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
Yeah, you're right. So, this is my number 2 pick because this movie does not need to exist. It does not add anything to the story from what I can tell. Granted, I've never read the source material, but that's neither here nor there. And it is put together poorly, and it's hard to care about the characters because they are so one-dimensional. And I counted, and I'm repeating myself from the review for this,
I forgot you counted.
there are at least
Which movie is this?
43 puns in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. 43 fucking puns, and those were just the ones I caught.
It's kind of fun to see the whole end of Looking Glass now. Goodbye.
So, yeah, why does this exist? Okay, you can watch the review for it. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself from that.
Movie
but,
Puns 43.
Fuck you!
but
That's how many I came up with.
You know, just stop. Stop talking. You've lost your...
this movie looks awful. The animation and colors are jarring. It makes cheeseburgers look absolutely disgusting.
Sounds good right by now, actually.
Oh yeah, I'm
I was gonna go just drive to Mickey D's, but anyway.
I'm starving, but I have dinner at home.
Power through.
And it bugged me, but whenever the main character typed, he did it like this. It's like even
it was a cartoon with ADD. Basically.
Yes, uber ADD, and you could see the trajectory that it's going on a mile away. There are no surprises, and it does not need to exist. And why the fuck does a movie have 43 food puns in it?
There's a leak in the boat.
I'll say this. First I had the chance of meatballs, you know, it had its fair share, but at least it did it well.
This does not.
Nope.
This does not have redeeming value or quality.
I know it has Bleakley as the villain.
Oh, I forgot to mention him from Dead Before Dawn, too.
Oh yeah, I wasn't that, wasn't he? Jesus Christ, how many weird connections are we drawing tonight?
There's a theme, or all of the bad movies are linked somehow.
By Carrie Blood.
It's like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
So, yes, that is my pick for the second worst movie I saw in 2013. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2.
And if I may say, funny thing is, like The Heat, the movie ended up getting some decent reviews. So just like, by the way, one of those things where like I didn't care, it just all looked so terrible.
Yep.
It was.
Number 1. You both know what this is.
Yes.
So let's go rip off the Band-Aid. 21 and over. The only movie of the year, and considering the shit I've talked about tonight, that I walked away offended. Like, to my core, offended at how fucking patronizing this movie is. Because not only are the characters horrible, incredibly unlikable people, but the message is so beyond okay, it's not as fucked up as Say Temptation. But it's just so fucked up, and it's so, like, the worst message you could possibly convey to any human being ever. Like, here's basically the moral of the story, where it's basically, don't grow up. Be a child forever. Don't ever try to do anything that might advance your career, or make you a better person. Or really, don't do anything to make yourself a better human being. Just be the biggest shitball you could be, because otherwise you're just giving it to the man, or some bullshit hippie nonsense. And not only is it a shameless Halo ripoff, and it doesn't even pretend to be anything less than a shameless Halo ripoff, because it starts off one of those flash-forward things where they show off a horrible, weird situation they end up at the end of the movie.
Well, that also wasn't done by, like, the same writers?
Something like that. Either way, apparently they were all man-children, because that's the only reason they can think of for these people existing. Because pretty much the side character, who's really the main character that's getting the most focus, is the first time you see him, and the first time he speaks. It doesn't even matter what word it was. Just when he emanates sound, instantly becomes someone you would hate with every fiber of your being. Because he says it with like this. We all know that douchebag, and it may be me, who when they speak with such a cocky, arrogant, nonsense tone where they instantly feel like everything they say is speaking above you. That is what this character sounds like for every line he utters. And it is obnoxious. And he's like the wise sensei of the movie too. He's the one you're supposed to root for and listen to and take lessons from. Why? I don't... It's racist. Again, racism seems to run a lot tonight as a theme in general. I feel like you're both like watching me intimately here. I'm just...
Is that better? Inside.
And they keep calling Jeff Chang. I don't get why. Like, they never call him Jeff. They just call him Jeff Chang, Jeff Chang, Jeff Chang, Jeff Chang. Which is irritating after the 20th time you hear it. After the 500th, you can't fucking stand it. And it's discussing that from making fun of, like, Asian people, Russians, Latinos. Basically, they found every demographic they could think of. They try to basically insult here, with just these people who we're supposed to root for are making these jokes, and they're doing it horribly. And they're treating their friends like crap. They're treating each other like crap. They're doing everything they can to present themselves as the worst possible people on the planet. And again, the moral of the story is don't plan ahead. Think impulsively, and things will magically work out as if that's just the hippie blessing gifted to college students. And it's just nonsense. It's wasted fucking nonsense. And it is so against everything I morally believe as an adult. There are no adults here. I think it's what it gets. Even the adults aren't adults. It is nonsense. It is so stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Did she also say that it was sexist and...
Yes, it was fucking sexist. Because they go the whole sorority route. And like this is apparently the most insane sorority in the history of the goddamn planet. Because next thing you know, the two guys are knocked out and they walk into a fucking circle of people wearing deer heads. Like not like those fake horse masks, like actual, like what looks like they got stuffed deer heads. Wearing antlers, and the whole initiation is where like they're two girls that are kind of like enslaved in the submissive bullshit. And then they got guys that make them make out and shit like that. It's nonsense, and it's just creepy. It's fucking creepy. These people are despicable human beings. Like, this is still like the worst character of the year. After everything I've described tonight, he is still the worst character of the year. Because he keeps doing these increasingly despicable and evil things. And we're supposed to root for him. And he's supposed to be with the lesson. That's fucked up. That's why this is number one worst movie of the year. Because it's insulting to my intelligence. It's insulting to anyone who's ever lived in a college campus, who's ever lived, period, that such a person exists and does these things, and we're supposed to like it. Done. Dropping the mic.
I hope we didn't crack that screen, or else it's going to be about $200 out your pocket.
That's fine. Drop it again. Alright, go ahead.
Well, as you already mentioned earlier, my number one pick, Scary Movie 5.
Yeah.
The one that broke you.
Yeah. I may have overacted, or even overreacted. I can't tell anymore. It's all a blur.
It was funny.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry, you having a stroke right now?
Because you opened up the review with, "Hi, you're watching the
Will of Grant Corbin." If you're watching this, it means he died while watching a horrible movie.
I forgot I said that.
This was shortly after the side effects review, too. This is like your second intro in the series.
Well, that was short-lived.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, it's just... Oh, God. I know it's probably not the worst movie out there, but it's definitely the worst movie I saw with all y'all. Just every cheap shortcut they could have taken, they took.
Yep.
It's like... Oh, God. The sets were cheap. Acting was jokes were terrible. Special effects, as I mentioned, it was reminiscent of Power Rangers, and saying that is injustice to Power Rangers.
Just turfing the accurate.
You remember the toy car, don't you?
Which one was that one?
When they're driving off into the darkness and they just replace it with an RC car?
Oh, yeah! Remember the vacuums?
No.
The vacuum pool party?
He does now.
Oh, God. I forgot about that.
That's revenge for all those fucking puns. You jackass.
Oh, come on.
Well, they didn't suck as bad as that, so...
Guess who just signed himself up for 20 bad movies this year?
Worth it. But It's like the only thing I even remember laughing at was like when they had that little lesbian imagery montage at the tunnel slamming into a tunnel because that
sucks, doesn't it? Let the rage consume you.
What happened?
I'm not meant to help anymore. Revenge is mine!
I got more puns where those came from.
Well, you better hurry up because I'm looking at Rotten Tomatoes to see what horror movies are coming out that I'm signing you up for. Game is on, motherfucker. I think the hand's on my side here.
What's that? School's starting up and I might be too busy to see some of these movies on certain days?
Oh, too late. You got Ride Along coming out this weekend.
Can't, because I am going to, you know what, I can't say that because personal family stuff, and then it's going to make this end on a dour note.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's just, everything in this movie was badly done. So while, thankfully it's not necessarily as insulting as something like 21 and over, I'm sure 21 and over at least had some decent production values. Unlike Scary Movie 5.
No, it really did not. RoboCop's coming out. Grant, you're on that one.
Oh, God. But, yeah. It's just, avoid spoof movies, that's all I can say. Unless they're from a credible director, just...
Ooh, Mr. Peabody, Grant.
Actually, I kind of want to see that one.
Need for Speed, Grant.
What's that, the sequel to Breaking Bad?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Grant. Noah, Grant.
Actually, I want to see that because it's Darren Aronofsky.
Really?
Yeah.
They're making another...
He only did one bad movie.
Have you seen the trailer for this thing?
Yes.
Okay, anyway.
What's your worst movie?
My worst movie...
Just think, you have to see them all, too.
What is Misery Love?
Company.
Exactly.
My worst movie was the first time that you saw me angry.
Yes, it was actually quite enjoyable. In a weird way.
And it is a romantic comedy, which being the gender that I am, I should like, but I have this thing called a functioning brain in my head that prevents me from doing so. The Big Wedding.
Yeah. Oh,
okay, this is an ensemble cast of talented actors: Robert De Niro, Susan Sarandon, Topher Grace, Katherine Heigl is in there too, and Amanda Siegfried, who I remembered liking as the title role of Chloe after filming the review. So, actors who have been in things that I have enjoyed in the past, and they bring nothing here. And the characters are stupid and unlikable, and nobody acts like this.
Let it out. Let it all
Let's
out.
not get too loud, though.
Fair enough.
There is racism, incest, which you see coming a mile away.
You got a lynch, you got a drink around here.
What was it like? Were they... never mind.
They're
at a wedding recital.
Yeah, they have a wedding recital outside in the rain because they do not want to be seen
I forgot about
in
that.
public
With the Hispanic groom.
With their soon-to-be Hispanic son-in-law. Nobody acts like this.
Actually,
Grant.
Nobody who has any moral fiber or functioning neurons in their head acts like this. and this is what angered me in the review, is that these characters are so unnecessary, unredeemable, completely and utterly despicable, and The Big Wedding is the worst movie I saw in 2013. 2013, which is why after doing that review, Michael paid for me to see Star Trek afterwards.
And that led to another rant. I'm a little scared now, to be honest.
Why?
Like, I got towards like a really low growl. I felt like this part of me is like kind of whimpered.
I scared you?
A little bit.
Yay! Well, you wanted to see me.
I know. I just didn't expect the more primal nature of it. I was like, Grant, stop poking the bear. She's angry. It's almost like a crocodile hunter. Look over there, that's Sarah. She just got on the big wedding. I'm gonna poke her with a stick. She's angry. She's angry.
So yes, that is my pick for the worst movie that I saw in 2013. I'm sure there are even worse ones than that, but that was the worst one that I was subjected to. And that, I think, wraps it up.
That wraps it up. So there you go. Just so you guys are reminded what we do for you.
Yes.
the shit we put up with.
Yes.
And how much we've cried, and we've laughed, and we've held each other in warm embrace. So on that note, let's hope this year won't be quite this bad.
Stay tuned for season 2.
Yes, so we'll see what other ventures lie ahead. So farewell, and God bless, or other religion you believe in.
Or just Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Whatever. Turn the camera off, Grant. I'm stalling for time.